Alright. Hey, what's up guys? Chelsea, welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Last time we got near the end of the 5th Singularity. We only have 2 sections left to go. Both of which I believe should be in Washington. I doubt they would go anywhere else at this point. With only 2 left, so I doubt they'd swap over just for one more. But anyway, yeah, so we'll put a stop to Ku and Med's. Well, I mean, would you even call Ku evil here? I mean, I guess kind of, but it's more like he's just doing what he feels a king should do because of what Med did with the Grail, or yeah, whatever. It's arguably evil, I guess. Arguably. Hey ha, Heavy Six. But also, I guess before we jump into that, last time I said I wouldn't do Saber Deuce's Final Ascension off stream, but I did. I did. Hang on, let me bring up the final art. There we go. I couldn't help myself. I had to see it. She called to me. But other than that, nothing crazy happened off stream. Okay, but yeah, anyway. Without further ado, I'm gonna quit ranting. We can go ahead and start section 21, North American Myth War ending. Even though it's not the ending because, you know, there's one more section after this. Hey, Gogeta. Alright. Who shall we throw in? You know what? Give me Kashin Koji. Oh boy, okay, hang on, let me swap things around a little bit. Put Saber Deuce in front. And yeah, it's fine. I'll turn that on. North American Myth War ending.
They'll be here soon, my king. How's your body?
The restoration's complete. It'd be a bit troublesome if Arjuna betrayed us, though.
If the need arises, we could always use that.
Use what? That's not necessary. I'm enough. Throw everything at the northern front. That'll end the war in this world.
Right. Oh dear, I guess this is the end of playing Queen.
Having fun?
Yes, very much so. And that's why I intended to enjoy it to the very end. You aren't having fun, are you, Ku?
I don't know. You can have fun on your own. All I need to do is continue being the king you wished for, no matter what happens. Man, poor... I feel bad for this version of Ku. Got twisted by her sick wishes.
Yeah, I love you, Ku.
Is that so?
Now let's begin the final battle.
And he doesn't even care. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
They'll struggle and writhe, and try to stand up. All those who glare at us with determination in their eyes.
Uh-huh.
We'll crush them under our heels easily. I'm so excited.
You're weird. You're a weird one. We're here.
Yes, Master, we're just one step away.
The northern front is fighting well. At this rate, we should somehow...
So you've come. Oh dear, I guess those shadow servants really weren't good enough.
No. You gotta do better than that. Yeah.
Med, the queen who brings Celtic heroes into this world. So you're Your scrap soldiers are my cute boys. I wonder which are stronger.
Sorry, but we don't have time for idle chit-chat. We'll be taking you down now.
I've already calculated it. Your power, my summoned warrior's power, my monster's power. I'll make sure to win. After all, the one that the king trusted with everything was me, the queen.
Oh, you overestimate yourself, my dear. I've confirmed enemy signatures, analyzing the magical wavelengths. This is a massive dragonkin. Also, chimeras? Even shadow servants? Sheesh, she's really going all out.
It's okay. We won't lose to enemies like that after all we've been through. Master, let's go.
You know, I'm surprised she hasn't put forth the effort to summon more servants. Like, she has the Grail. Like, even if she didn't want to... Or, you know, even if she was running out of Celtic servants, she could easily control any other type of servant she could summon. Like, I don't see any reason as to why she would purely stick with Celts. Of course, that's probably just, you know, a reason so that way the devs didn't have to do a bunch of different servants. Time to finish America. Yeah, we're in the final sections. Why did I do Kashina instead of Draco for the throw? I don't know. Whatever. Shouldn't matter. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Boom. 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 Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, just don't attack. Never mind. Okay, well, he attacked. Yeah, I guess a Brave Chain might be a little much, but just to make sure he dies. Yeah. There we go. Dwagon. Hey, Dwagon. Bum 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 bum. Let's stun you to be safe. No Buster cards available. Okay. We'll do what we can, I suppose. Okay, that was actually pretty good damage for... I mean, yeah, we had the attack up on, but still, it was surprisingly good damage for no Buster card. We might kill it. Probably not, though. Oh yeah, only level 1. Yeah, probably not. Maybe, but I doubt it. She could surprise me though. Yeah, no, it's surviving. Yeah, there was no way a level 1 was gonna do it. Oh, it might be overkill, but I'll do it. Just a Medusa Brave Chain. Used to pull until now. It's difficult to use both until different niches. Yeah. I don't know. It's... Yeah, I mean, I might mainly put the pull up because it's not guaranteed I'll pull for either of them. But like, if I were, because they're around the same time, Just wanted an opinion on it. If I were to pull 4 of them, who I should prioritize, but... gameplay wise, Sonliko is a strong looper. Wolvengo is very good DPS and support. Yeah, okay, I've been wondering about that actually. I guess it'd probably be better to watch videos on it, but like... what exactly is looping? Like, I can kind of guess, but my guess is probably very wrong. I'll leave Medusa in. 3 turning with your noble fan. Oh, okay. So basically, being able to like easily charge your noble phantasm. Okay. That's mainly useful for just grinding, right? It's not really... I guess maybe later game stuff too, probably. Where you want to be able to spam noble phantasms.
I guess it wasn't enough to stop you.
Yeah, but 90% of the games... yeah, that's true.
But I can't afford to lose. Come, Spriggan.
Then go crits, go burn. Tonliko's really good DPS and party support. Yeah, I used Van Gogh a bit during the Karaka Castle for the 90++s a few times, and she... it's weird saying she, but in Fate, it is a woman, I think. She seemed really good. Like, she was probably, like, whenever... like, I would scroll through and look for her when doing the 90++. After I used it the first time, I was like, wait a minute, hang on. Where's she at? Use her again, but... I don't know. Again, I'm not 100% certain I'll pull for either of them, because I want to save for the one Gina banner that has one Gina and Creamhild on it. That's kind of the banner I'm aiming for mainly, but I don't know. I don't know. Even more of them? Can Queen Med really create an infinite number of soldiers? That would seem to be the case there, Mr. Romani, or Dr. Romani, sorry. I disrespected your PhD. Hey boy. That's a going for the Wangina banner. Is Wangina not good? I just saw her, him. Cause yeah, I looked at the profile. I thought it was woman, but it said feminine looking and beautiful boy. I was like, oh, oh, huh. Is Wangina a girl? Because when I looked at the profile, it said feminine looking and beautiful boy, so I was like, where like the tags on her, him, her, so I got confused. Unknown. Okay, because at first I thought they were a woman because, I mean, you know, they literally have a chest bump. Like, I don't know what I don't know, but then again, their like tags in their Game Press profile had them tagged with, yeah, I don't know. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I mainly want to go for Wangina because I thought they were adorable. I really like their design. So it doesn't really matter, but I got very confused when I looked at the picture and then saw the profile tag, so I was like, But yeah, I still want to pull for the banner. I'm surprised they're not popular, to be honest. Again, I think their design is like really cute. I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably because they don't have any story relevance and don't have an interlude, so there's no reason for people to be attached to them, maybe, or care for, you know. I don't know. She comes after summer. Oh, is that really the only reason? Is like just bad timing? So people already pull for like other people and don't. I guess that makes sense. Because you have all the summer servants that come out, and then. Yeah, I guess I could see that. Damn it! It missed. This year's stacked with LB6 characters. Yeah. I guess in that sense, I have the benefit of not being caught up, so I'm not particularly inclined to go for Lost Belt. Like the newest characters. I don't know. I don't think he'll die from this. He still has way too much health. But yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know. Yeah, the poll is just I'm thinking about those two, but I might just save, I don't know. It depends on like what my Saint Courts are looking like during the anniversary, I guess. If during the anniversary I have like, I don't know though, because I could get really unlucky and take like all my pulls to get someone or get no one. Potentially, it's like, do I take that chance? I don't know. It's very, very tough to decide.
I would hesitate to call it infinite. It may be infinite given enough time, but we're defeating them faster than they're being created. You could say that we're cornering her both in magecraft and science. However... Cornered? Me? Opposite. It's the opposite. I'm the one cornering you. Come visit the White House.
Yeah, okay, lady. Sure, believe whatever you want. Alright.
Shh. She's staying out of range, so she knows that Brahmastra is a throwing weapon. Let's go, everyone. Although we may not make it in time.
Make it in time? Nandeska?
I don't know, but it seems like they're hiding a secret weapon.
Yeah, Ku did mention something about...
Her smile wasn't because this is too easy for her, nor was it an attempt to mock us. That was the smile of a predator. It was an unbearably sadistic smile, made right when she destroys something dear to us. But it's not towards us. If it was, she would have used the trump card immediately. In that case... Yes, I understand what you're trying to say, Nightingale. However, we must still pursue her. Now, we head to the White House. I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nah, I mean, no. Surely nothing bad will happen, right? Surely, Temple? Nothing bad ever happens in Fate. Ugh. Wasn't controversy with Gina because it's the type of spirit that people of a particular tribe insist only know what to portray? I don't have, I wouldn't have an idea. This is Stalking Tiger, a Bajiguan technique. Kung Fu that's been refined through thousands of years. On Twitter, yes. I mean, Twitter gets mad about everything. So, I mean... Like mere fist fighting evolved into boxing. We developed fights to the death into techniques. This nation is the same. It's not something you should stick your hands into. Seriously. Damn it, hitting that big Grendel was a lot easier. Parrying incoming attacks is part of the technique. Try learning some boxing skills before your next summon. Huh. Sorry, but I refuse. Yeah, he doesn't change that easy. Thinking in the middle of a fist fight's like trying to wake yourself from a dream, isn't it? Okay, that should do it. You mean it?
Mr. Edison, you should hurry and send the troops back. Just have them retreat, hurry.
Here comes Cuckoo Lane. What? Retreat?
Hey, we're winning. What's this all of a sudden?
Who knows? We probably have to ask Edison to find... What? What? Calm down. It's just an earthquake. Settle down. I don't think it's just an earthquake, buddy.
No, this is no mere earthquake. Ugh!
Blavatsky? Gabolg? Yeah. Or... No, what? Okay, why is...
Master, the White House, it's transformed.
What the hell is this? Are you telling me that this is truly the White House?
I don't know. I think the dragons are an improvement. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Such extremely poor taste. The original White House was far more beautiful.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't know what the original one looks like because... Or looked like, because we only have the rebuilt one now. And this was before pictures. I'm sure there's probably a... Actually, hang on. I'm sure there's a painting of the original White House before it was burnt down. Hang on. Original White House painting. Interesting. Huh. It's pretty similar. There's differences, but it's pretty similar. Well, not really. Yeah. Similar enough. Which was probably on purpose. They didn't want to change it too much. Which, you know, makes sense. Hey.
Cuchulainn. Queen Med. Hey, demi-servant. Don't utter my name so casually.
Damn. What a bitch.
I'm in a bad mood. Mind if I kill you? Leave this place. Your wickedness is no illness.
You were born with it. Yeah, I think she's beyond redemption.
I would say you're in good health, although you're still wicked. What?
Stand back, Med. She's got business with me.
What are you going to do, Ku?
Kill her, probably.
That goes without saying. I'm a nurse. A nurse must fulfill her duty. Huh? With Ku as a nurse? In other words, I intend to treat him.
What a simplistic reason. However, as my enemy, I intend to kill you. An enemy's an enemy, even if they're a nurse. It's simple.
Feel free to do as you please. I'll treat you and you'll kill me. Well, contradictory, that's how we should be. One thing to say before combat.
What?
You're ill.
I recommend... game over yourself now, or allow yourself to be defeated. I'm not really one to talk, but you're pretty crazy, aren't you? What you're saying is pretty ridiculous, yeah.
You can't feel joy.
Say that again?
No, that's not quite right. It's not that you can't. It's that you don't. Becoming king didn't stop you from feeling joy. It only sealed your joy away. Shut your mouth, Nurse. You've trapped yourself in a cage, ceding your body to a system called a king. Since you feel no joy, you fight automatically and mechanically. If you don't do so, you can't continue being king. Didn't I tell you to shut up?
You talk like you've seen it for yourself. Did we have some sort of connection in our past life? No.
No, I haven't seen it myself. I simply know because that's how I used to be. I cast aside my own humanity, working only to fulfill my goal. I had to pay a price for that, but I didn't mind. I was fine being nothing more than a healing machine. Of course, I can't deny that it's a twisted way of life. Nothing changed from when I was alive, working tenaciously at a patient's bedside. But still, I didn't mind. I simply wanted to help expand the world, with an iron body and an iron will. And the hope for medical treatment, the delight of recovery, these things were needed in the world at the time. For that, I abandoned everything I had, but I have no regrets. So let me ask, King of Savages, is your rule truly necessary? What prospects for the future do you have? Where do you aim to be after all is done?
Who knows?
You have nothing. Your deeds are like severe burns. That's why you and I are different. My blood boils for the sake of dreams. Your blood has grown thick and cold for the sake of ambition. That is your illness. Allow me to treat you, Cuchulainn. Even if I die, I must treat you.
You done talking? Your lecture was so crazy I couldn't help but listen. Okay. Illness, huh? I see, I get it. Pretty fitting. I was used to things like curses and wounds, but I'd never actually suffered from illness before. This is what you would call seeing the light, Iron Woman. That must mean this overbearing sense of fatigue is an illness. If this body is healed and this blood is purified, I might return to my senses. But that's not possible. I think you're well aware of that.
Yeah, the only way to fix it is to destroy this body and then have you resummoned as your regular self.
You know, in this world there are incurable diseases that you can never recover from, right? Well then, here I go.
Let's go, Ku. I'm Med, Queen of Connacht. I won't lose to people like you.
I am Rama, King of Kosala. This task was handed down to me by those who have fallen. So long as you threaten to destroy this world, my fighting spirit, my will shall never falter. In the name of my wife, Sita, I swear by the name of the god I hold faith in. I shall smite thee as an iron hammer. Prepare yourself, Queen Med. I'm guessing when we kill Med, someone on our side is going to die. That's my assumption. Someone is going to be dead. Who? We shall see. We shall see. Why does Med have more? You would think Ku would have more HP, but okay. Interesting. All allies, yes. Boom. I could just roadless Camelot. Actually. No, I should have roadless Camelotted Ku, because it probably would have killed him. That probably would have been better. I don't know, maybe it'll kill Med. Oh wait, it's gonna hit both. Right, she's AoE. I forgot she was AoE for a second. I've used her Noble Phantasm on like solo units so many times, I forgot she would hit multiple. Well, this is quite the kerfuffle. And dead. Alright, well that was easy. Yeah, well. Sorry, Ku, you didn't even get to do anything really. I mean, you did. You hit. I don't remember which one he hit, but didn't get to do much of the substance, I guess. Right there, Brahmastra. No, he must have hit Medusa, because yeah, Med wouldn't have done. Yeah. All right, so which one's dying?
We did it.
Because that's clearly not it, because there's another section. But
Shh, you're in pretty bad shape, Med.
Yes, Ku. I feel like I could die at any moment. But I fulfilled my role. I really did it. Will you praise me?
Yeah, you did pretty well. You defended your nation as queen. You're a pretty capable woman when you try.
I'm glad. That's all I wanted to hear. That was enough to save me. My wish came true. You finally become mine.
what's this roll? What did you do? What's
Don't you know my name? I'm Med. Queen Med. Don't you know of my greatest work for my legend? The clan Colleton, a group of warriors to defeat the peerless hero Cuchulainn.
So that's your trump card? Very well. Summon them.
That's wrong. So wrong. It's completely different from what you imagine.
Okay.
Completely and totally wrong.
Wait. Is that possible? Should it even be possible? A heroic spirit can't possibly come up with something that terrifying. I mean, is it even possible through magecraft? Queen Med, this is something not even Solomon dared try.
Doctor? Doctor, what exactly is happening? There's nothing strange here.
You sure about that? The North Army. Oh, that. Oh, right! Right, yeah, that's a problem. That's right. That was summoned on them just now. A demon god pillar? I've confirmed 28 demon god. Oh. 28 demon god pillars at the northern front.
What?
To summon an entire pack of demon god pillars by shoving them into the framework of Clan Calatin. It's theoretically possible for a wielder of the Holy Grail. It's definitely possible. But a total of 28 of them? Is that really possible? Yeah, apparently. Her wish must have been that powerful. More so than any other to date. If it was for that man, she would offer any sacrifice, even her own life. Clan Calatin were a family, father and 27 sons, some mercenaries. Med had them fight Kukulin during the 1-on-1 fights, and I guess because they all. Yeah, how did she get away with that? I guess because they were all blood related, like directly. So they. Yeah, it's kind of cheap. Huh.
Doctor, the servants on the northern front.
Yeah, no, they're all of them together could probably deal with one, but 28?
What is this?
That's, a major boss. Yeah, that's not good.
Why would something like that appear here? Is our deal okay?
We've received a transmission. It seems they're fine. In other words, the enemy sent these here to crush us instead. There's no way to win. It's a whole group of demon god pillars. They aren't something that mere servants can handle. However, escaping is impossible too. One of actually Among Us portrays it as a person with many armies and heads. It's literally 28 people. Ugh! Okay, that's kind of fucked up. Well, this just means we've got to give up. At least you went. That'd be too much even for you. As I'd expect. This is the end.
Edison?
There's no way to win against this. Look, just look. There's 28 of them. Even a single one would require multiple servants to defeat.
Edison, calm yourself. You mustn't panic.
Yeah, I doubt it. It's yeah. I would think it's probably not that crazy.
Hopefully. I would think the Celtic myths weren't that absurd. But at the same time, who knows? That poll is diabolical. Oh, was it 50-50? It's 57-43 now, but I assume it was 50-50. It seems justice is defeated.
Hey, Lionhead.
Lionhead? Lion? There's no lion here. Oh, you must mean me. What is it, Horned Lady?
Well, you see, quit your whining.
Ah, my ear!
It's true that we're in a pinch, in trouble, in a catastrophe, but that deal had trusted us to do this.
Oh, Liz. My girl.
If we can hold out here, we win. If we give up now, the front will collapse, right?
That's right, but these things are on a different level. Would our attacks even be effective?
If they aren't effective, it's fine if we just survive. I don't care what anyone says, I won't lose.
Yeah, as long as you contain them and don't let them push through into deeper into the Western Territory. It's fine.
No, I can't stand losing to them. They killed my rival. They killed my friend Nero.
Sure, that's fine, but...
Huh?
Hey you, get out of the way. Huh?
Huh?
Above you. You gotta look above you and wipe those tears.
I know that. Let's pull ourselves together and fight, Greenie.
I've got a name, learn it already. So, Old Man Edison, what will you do? You can try to run if you want. We can still buy time if you go now. Nah, he's not that much of a coward.
Now bring it on, Clan Calatin.
How did she know that that's what that was? I guess maybe she could sense it? But... okay.
I, Elizabeth Bathory, will send you to your death with my hit song.
You got it, Liz. Just hold on. You leaving now?
Yes, I am. I entrust the Grail to you. Farewell, Cuckoo Lane. May we meet again somewhere.
Sayonara.
Cuckoo Lane, are you...
I've always been one to take the long road. I never had much good luck with women. It never lasted. But all the bad women flocked to me. Med was especially tenacious. More so than briar vines. Sheesh, the moment she becomes good, she disappears looking satisfied.
He seems a little different. He's more like when we met in Fuyuki.
I guess with Med gone, her wish for him to be like her ideal king is dropped somewhat, like faded.
Just slightly, but the magical energy surrounding him is weakened. The era's ability to correct itself probably strengthened, because the one who wished Kukulin into kingship vanished. It's basically like a 0% chance became 3%, but now there's a possibility. Listen, you have to defeat Kukulin before the Northern Front collapses. That's the last chance to repair this era.
You got it, Bosch. You got it, Big Bosch. We'll kill Kukulin even if it's the last thing we do. Oh. That's not good. That's not good. Well, you know, we just have to trust Liz and the others. Surely nothing bad will happen. Shielder, Master, Soldier, Nurse. Okay. Interesting title. Alright, give me... You know what? Shh, we can have her get her revenge. That'll work. That'll do. Well, that'll do, donkey. Alright. Ku, your time has come. Okay, let's get the killing started.
Mad King, do you intend to hand over the Grail?
Not at all. That was my guise. Wilmed may have been a helplessly wicked woman. She used a wish granter with the power to dominate an era without hesitation to seize just the heart of one man. Me. You gonna use it to... Okay, so you're gonna live up to her wish even if she's gone?
Very well. This is my wish. To make Cuchulainn king. A wicked king enough to rival even me.
For her, I may have been a toy to discard when she got tired of me, but I should admire her spirit at least. That's why I've abandoned all joy and continue to fight, now and forever. Besides, all of you, you've gotten in my way so many times until now. Do you think I would just let you live? Come, brats. What happens when you pick fights with an Ulster warrior? I'll teach you by tearing your bodies to pieces and crushing your very bones.
Master, this is the final battle. Don't back down now. If you let down your guard for even a moment, we'll die. Foe! Let's go. Master, bring us victory.
Hey, Ash. Oh boy, alright. Alright, Ku. You've messed with the wrong time cops. Alright, what's his HP looking like? 265? Okay, that's nothing. That's nothing, man. Yes. Then we'll do this. Boom. Damn it, she'll only get to 90. Okay, that's fine. Please stun him. Nice, good, you're good. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, he's kinda tanky. More so than before. Alright, we'll stun him again. Boom. Put these on. Because our Roman application thingy is up. I'm gonna put damage cut on. And yeah, boom, boom, boom. Brave chain. Oh yeah, he's dead. He's deadly dead. Oh yeah. He didn't even get to attack once. What a silly guy. Thinking he had a shot here. What a crazy fella. GG, Cuchulainn. Yeah. Bro thought he was all that. Okay, no. There was no end dialogue, and we're jumping straight back into a fight. Okay. I feel like I should be concerned. Alright, we'll use another Skahak. Did he just evolve?
His form changed? It seems the Holy Grail's wish is still driving him. A better king. In his case, stronger. He's going to attack with even more strength than before. Be careful.
Oh, I feel like that's cheating.
Oh, Tree of Morning, sharpen your fangs. Yubo.
Try to solo with a foreigner. Ah, it's too late now. Unless we fight him again, we could very well fight him a third time.
Oh man, this isn't good. It's not working at all. Manager, give me some water. My throat's all dry.
By manager, you mean me? That being said, I do have water.
I won't lose.
Oh, Liz. Liz? Did they just kill Liz? No way, right? No, I refuse. No, there's no way. No, not my girl. You did not. You did the hell not. Kuzurka's easy to beat with Secret Heart Servants for sure hit. I think I got it. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna even get to attack again. Ooh, maybe he will. Maybe. Possibly. Hang on. What does she do again? Increase critical strength. Yeah, wouldn't hurt. Quick card effectiveness. Medusa has a quick up. Sure, put that on her. Is Ku divine? He's a demigod, right? Does he count as divine? Yes? Okay. Put Medusa's attack up on. Let's see if we can stun him again. Missed, okay. I think we're good though. I think we do a little this, a little that. Medusa. He should die, probably. Maybe. Damn. Not quite. And of course he puts the Vade on. Okay, buddy. How long does his Vade last? He has, okay, it's 2. Alright, so we do 3 different servants. Bada bing, bada boom. He should die. Who has more damage between 15 and 452? Oh, I could Brave Chain too. I'll do that. I'll do Quick Chain. And there we go. Nice. Alright. You ready to give up, Ku? Yeah, nice. More Saint Quartz. My horde grows larger. Yes, one piercing as Kukulin's name was sent a few chapters as far as you can find, not in any of the story scenes, but gameplays. It was. Oh, okay. I thought, okay, that's why when we heard, okay, when Mash heard the name Kukulane, she didn't figure it out until she saw him, okay. That makes more sense. As I say, because, again, early FGO, with how the writing has been so far, I could see them, like, just, you know, messing that up, but if they didn't actually say his name, then okay, that makes more sense as to why she didn't recognize him until meeting him.
Edison, Mr. Edison, you already know, don't you? Stand up. Stand up and fight. Aren't you an American? Aren't you a pioneer who traded the sword for an axe and gun? Well, you believe in the occult. You refuse to rely on such powers. That aspect of you is why I shared a friendship with you. That's why everyone followed you. To reject the unknown and dream of the future. That was your greatest merit. Now you must.
Come on, buddy.
Ah! Oh no!
Hey, lady? No! Not my Liz! Liz?
Huh? Huh? I'm fine.
Edison, you Giga Chad. How difficult it truly is to stand up and fight.
That's right, it is difficult.
But one is a hero because one shreds past countless despair. If I keep forcing such burdens upon such a little lady, I'd be a disgrace to America. Ha 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 ha! I'll show you the heroic figure of the true king of inventions. World faith domination.
Amazing.
I know, right?
With that, my life constantly can shine brighter than usual. All glittery and sparkly and dragony.
More like a giggle. That's a good one. That's a good one. So Nightingale's great nephew is aware for FGO depiction. Does he approve of it, or does he find it amusing, or does it annoy him? Because I feel like some people would take it in stride and be like, okay, it's cool that my great aunt is in the game, but also she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I never imagined it would assumed it would be used like that.
Edison has now stood up as well. But even if all 5 of us fight, I don't know how many more minutes we can last. If only there was something else. Something that would give us an edge.
Sikahawk? Is Sikahawk gonna come back from her portal, wounded as she is, and give one final push? I could see it. Maybe. Hang on. I assume... Let's see, I can use Cuckoo Can. Cuckoo Can. Venga. Jacques. Let's do... Let's do Venga. Good old Venga.
His form. Again.
We should be weighing him down, but it doesn't feel like that at all.
Yeah, he's a bit of a beast.
As expected of the Child of Light, he might just be the strongest lancer in the world.
Well, he's a berserker currently, but
still, we cannot lose. You need to hurry. The northern front won't hold much longer. Just a reminder, If they lose, America loses. At that point, it's highly likely this era will collapse. Understood, Doctor. But...
Not enough. This still isn't enough to defeat me.
We need to do it. Master, please give us your orders. We need to trust the guys to the northern front.
Full speed ahead.
Foe!
Until we find the Oh boy. The fact that we supposedly have 4 battles with him is okay, he's yeah, okay. That was quite the HP leap. Alright. Van Gogh. Yeah, it's fine. She is a buff. Thank you for that, Twisted. I appreciate it. I'm surprised you were saying that phrase that way the last stream. Yeah. Was there an instance of full speed ahead in the last one? I don't remember. It was? Okay. I probably just didn't register it at the time. Yeah, I'll give the attack buff. I guess to Draco, because she has 2 busters. Okay. We should do well. Only problem is I have to... This is the one problem with, like, buff Noble Phantasms. Is to get, like, good use out of them, you have to do them first, but it's on an arts card, which is kind of annoying. I guess I could do boom, boom, boom. Or, no, is she a buff or debuff? I think both, right? Both, yeah, okay. Alright, attack up, critical up. Draco should do another 30. Okay. Let's stun him again. Roman trait's not up. Yeah, I know. I'm just... I like doing Buster first, because the extra damage. Do I want the Quap Chain, or just do... I'll just do my heaviest hitters, I think. I think the Buster does more if it's I don't know. I remember someone told me to do Buster first because there's a boost. I don't know if that was right or not. I was told it boosts all, like, the entire chain attacks, but I don't know. Might be wrong, or maybe I misunderstood what they were saying. Okay, yeah, no, cool. BQA is for NP. Oh. Really? Okay, I was told Buster first did more damage, but I guess that's not okay. Maybe I misunderstood when I was being told because I don't know. That's good to know. Yeah? It's technically right, but it's kind of an outdated method. Use a quick cut first, you to turn to 20 and Buster into 40. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's just how I've done it for these last like 2.5 months. I don't know. I'll try switching it up and see what works better, if that's actually the case. I think Buster Last gets okay. I see. I very easily could have just misread it when I was given that information. Maybe I read Last as first. Because I tend to just kind of glance over at chat, quickly read through, and then turn away again. So maybe I just misread what I was told that first time. That's very much possible.
You need healing. Ah!
Robin Hood, Blavatsky. Something of this size is difficult to knock a key into. No one can go on. I must at least evacuate everyone else.
What would the point in be the point in that, you idiot? I can still fight. Gah.
No, you mustn't move. You can't fight anymore.
Desertion, treason, backtalk. Those are the things I hate the most. So.
But didn't you literally betray your master in the CCC to join BB? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you hate treason? Okay.
I can still fight.
I think an on-chain BXB might deal the most rather than... Yeah? Yeah, probably. Cause it, I don't know.
Then I have no choice. Blavatsky, take care of them. Noble Phantasm Overload. World Faith Domination.
Wait. Self-destruction?
Don't stop me. This is the only thing I can think of now.
Hey, stop it, old man Edison.
I admire your courage, but you might not even last 1 minute. I don't care. I have a duty to protect you, everyone, for a little while longer. Not as the present King of America, not as the King of Inventions, not even as Thomas Alva Edison, but as your friend.
Oh, but because I'm human. Oh, okay, I guessed wrong.
I have a duty as a human who, in the distant future, will exploit this land and inhabit this nation.
BBX gave me an idea from BB's mysterious servant versus counterpart, Mysterious BBX. That could, but like it's not actually. Well, I guess it could actually be BB, or like make it. I guess how would that work though, right? Because as far as I'm aware, all the foreigner servants are I don't know. I don't know enough to actually say anything, so I'm just stop there. Let's hope for no offense won't be triple X instead of triple. Yo? I mean, have you seen her summer in Dubai versions? I mean, she low-key's already kind of triple X. I have a... But, I mean, yeah, her noble phantasm was differently from her, but, you know, whatever. I have a duty as a human who, in the distant future, will exploit this land and inhabit this nation.
Edison, you mustn't.
Farewell, my friends. Trust in Ritsuka. I'm sure she will lead you to victory.
Edison!
What happened?
Huh.
What?
How unsightly! How unsightly of you, Edison! You're ordinary after all, unfit to stand before me. Hang your head in shame and be gone immediately.
This disgusting voice, and this pointless laugh. Don't tell me. You're...
Tesla?
I'll tell you. I am the true genius, the one given the duty of pioneering the stars. I am... Hysteric. It's you, Mr. Hysteric. I'm Nikola Tesla.
He's back. You're kidding. Nikola Tesla?
To appear at a time like this, as always.
Oh, did he stop Edison's noble phantasm by, like, absorbing the lightning? Like, nope, mine. Yoink.
To appear at a time like this. What a man with good timing you are. And you say that you of all people intend to help me? You must be joking. Even if I was summoned 1,000 times, I would never help you.
Yeah, he's helping the world.
I intend to save this era, and those whom I owe a debt to. I caused them a bit of trouble in England, after all. That relic from the Age of Gods is destined to disappear, due to the power of electricity I paved the path to. Edison, just stand aside and witness the beauty of my grand lightning. That last laugh sounds like he's been practicing it every morning in front of a mirror. Such meticulous planning, fit for a genius. But don't mess with me, Tesla. In the end, you're nothing more than an eccentric that stood out. A true genius is universal. You're not one to talk. You couldn't even find a wife.
Ooh, he called you maidenless.
You stayed single your whole life. Fool. That just means no woman was able to match me. Genius begets a solitary life. You really are an ordinary man. I'm not ordinary. I'm a CEO. I'm tired of seeing geniuses. People like Bell. A CEO must use geniuses as well. Use genius as well. You don't even understand that? Fool, you fool.
Hey, old man Edison, isn't he being really childish right now?
Yes, okay, geniuses. It's about time to start dealing with reality. Even the power of electricity can't defeat these monsters.
Humph. I wasn't summoned by that strange man to defeat those things. That master is the one fighting, correct? Then I simply have to keep these monsters sealed away. An electrical cage. Ha! I suppose even an ordinary man would realize it if I gave away these many hints. Now out of the way. System Kuranos. Feel the power of thunder and lightning of a new legend. What? Maybe I held back too much.
Yeah, no, now it's not the time for holding back.
Ha!
Is he infusing his lightning with Edison's?
You always choke at the very end. That's why people never write decent biographies about you. And by the way, my biography is distributed globally.
Yeah, you tell him, Edison. Get his ass.
Why, you? This is true electricity. True thunder. Alright, you two. Hold hands. If you work together, you can do it. Fine, we must work together. Of course, since I have the higher power output. Sync with me. That much I agree with. Alright then. I'll overload it a bit and continuously hit those eerie monsters. Yes, we'll hit them with enough lightning to keep killing an immortal monster until the end of time. Here goes. I got it. Noble Phantasm, activate. Thunder and lightning descend. Bring light to this world that's plunged into darkness. World faith domination. System Kuranos. There's definitely yaoi of these two, isn't there? there has to be. Ain't no way. So, what do we do now? I just told you, our only duty is to keep those things sealed away. I hate to admit it, but even among ancient relics that should vanish one day, some items have their uses. And that's...
I'm observing an enormous amount of ether.
What? What exactly is happening? Expanding sacred domain. Hang on. Domain secured. Setting divine punishment enforcement limits. Calculating amount of time needed for magical energy convergence and acceleration. Whom? Countdown. Oh, of course! Yeah, duh. Right. Of course he would come over here, guys. If he didn't join us in fighting Ku, of course he would... It's Arjuna.
Please evacuate at once if you could. I'll try to keep the range as small as possible, but... I will sacrifice myself with this attack after all. I won't be holding back. A weapon from the Age of Gods. A divine construct.
Get away! We'll be consumed by it too!
By the rage of Shiva, your life ends here. Pashpata, take this.
Is he actually gonna kill all 28 in one hit? Okay, is he insane or what? What do you mean he just... Like, okay, yeah, they were all, like, probably bunched together and trapped in one spot by Tesla and Edison's, like, lightning cage or whatever they were doing. But... how do you have that much power output to destroy 28 demon pillars? Like, what?
You're kidding. He did it? I hope this is enough to atone for my actions. Karna, how you felt? Now I... finally...
Good man. What a bro. We won. It would seem so.
We really did it, Robin.
Although I've got mixed feelings as a fellow archer. Man, it's a big world out there. Yeah, you jelly of that output? Understandable. Now that I've finished my duty here, I must hurry and attend to my other business. What, you go fight Skahak? Pardon me. Ha 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 ha! His noble phantasm may have dealt the finishing blow, but it was my electrical skills that contained those giants. Cease your delusions, Edison. You are simply backup. Mere support. Okay, come on. Neither of you could have done it alone. Come on. Kiss and make up. It was Nikola Tesla's electricity that sealed those monsters. If I had full power, I could have blown up the whole continent. I could argue about that if I wanted to, but I'm in an extremely good mood right now. I'll just leave it at that. Period times infinity. Ancient Indian servant basically scales to Dragon Ball characters, even without fate shenanigans. India really went hard with their mythology, huh? What? What? Do you want to fight? Of course not. I wouldn't lend an ear to the jokes of an ordinary man. Oops, my hand slipped. Oops, my electricity slipped. That's... What children, man? Dude.
They've started fighting.
Just leave them. The war's over. They're free to hurt each other however they want.
Even the articles of William Hearst wouldn't contain such absurd spectacles. But those two are both heading down the proper path. That path just happens to be narrow.
So they always end up fighting each other. Yeah.
In the past, those who wished to see happiness for others were forced to take up the sword. If they didn't rule through violence, no one would know happiness. But those two were different. They fought not with swords, but with their intellect. In other words, they're proof that humanity slowly progressed, the fruit of history itself. Do you understand that, Beowulf? Your side had never had a chance of victory from the very start.
Oh yeah, he's still here, and he didn't do a damn thing.
They've brought happiness and fortune to far more people than your side ever could.
So it's not an era of strength anymore, huh? How sad.
Perhaps so. To move forward and make progress, something must be lost.
Myth-accurate Brahmastra is just a nuke? Oh. Including the radiation? Or just the blast size and heat?
Brilliant tales of heroes vanish, and what's left is mostly bland and uninteresting. But these scholars and eccentrics share the same passion of making a nameless someone happy, and work their hardest to achieve that.
I see. But for now, you still need some strength like mine, right?
That's right. Farewell, Beowulf.
If they knew about radiation, then maybe. Maybe.
Hope you're summoned Maritska next time.
Eventually, maybe. Sounds great. That may give me more fun than I had this time. Yeah. You gotta help Paris figure out what he wants to do as a Chaldea servant. So, I mean, that's something. Alright, we still have one more node. Not explicitly radiation, but it said that not even grass will ever grow again. It sounds pretty radioactive to me. Alright, we don't know what we're facing this time. I'm assuming probably a demon god pillar. Perhaps. So give me... You know what? I've only used Saber Hokusai, I think. No, I did use Foreigner Hokusai. Whatever, I'll still use her. That's fine. Alright. Begin the quest.
You did it! Everyone, we won! The Clan Kaladin at the northern front has completely vanished.
And Kukulain's finished as well.
Confirmed spirit origin collapse. Heroic spirit Kukulain's materialization is fading.
This is the end, Kukulain. Jeez, looks like I've lost my touch. Well, this is the end of the Mad King Kukulain's role. However, before I'm done, I've got to summon the demon god guarding the Holy Grail. Good luck, brats. Yeah, okay, it is demon god. Oh, Holy Grail, the ultimate vessel to make wishes come true. Manifest. Remember,
You have joined the 72 demon gods.
There's still more? Ugh, my noble phantasm's just about to run out. Cuckoo is far too powerful. No way. We're already at the limit of our power. We can't keep fighting consecutive battles like this. I shall sever all that is poisonous and all that is harmful. Nightingale pledge. My wounds. Master, now is the time to save lives. I shall treat your wounds. Everything will be as it was before. Over and over, as many times as it takes, to crush the outrageous, to overcome despair. For that I offer everything I have. Nightingale.
Did it heal? It didn't heal Ku too, right? I assume she can aim it. Okay, there we go. Okay. One of the 72 demon god pillars, rank number 38, the demon of war, Hellfast. War will never vanish from this world. Weapons will never disappear from this world. Mortals are fated to continue fighting, turning like screws in an endless cycle.
No, I deny it. I shall shout it tens of thousands of times. When the lives saved outnumber those lost, the spiral of conflict should eventually cease turning. No, I'll make it cease. That is my task as a servant. So be gone from this world, demon god. I shall never give up, even if it means 1,000 deaths.
I am the one who bestows conflict. You who wish for peace in your hearts. You are unnecessary. We'll see about unnecessary, you piece of shite. We'll show you. We'll show you what's for. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, I like that. Demon god Hellfast. Dun 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 dun. I'll have to fact check this, but apparently Brahmastra has a variant that's 4 times stronger and erases the target from the timeline, making it impossible to remember or imagine them. I assume by variant as in like in the myth, right? And not in Fate? Cause that would be overpowered as hell. Did she... I'm sorry. What, did she just hit herself in the head? Okay. Decrease target enemy time we don't want to see yeah, the Roman thing's not up yet. Okay, here's what we'll do. I could just go all in on her, to be honest. Yeah, the old brave chain with Hokusai. Arm. I like how she just paints on, just paints a mountain onto him. Like, oh, okay, here's, you get painted on, idiot. I could noble Phantasm. Nice. She's an attack, right? Yeah. Oh, is she the one who did the... Oh. I didn't put that together. Yeah, I know about that really old painting which is considered the first depiction of yeah, okay. I didn't realize that was her. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Not well. I want to put the Roman trait on right away, so I kind of want to do that first. Yeah. Oh wait, is this literally? Okay, now. I thought I saw like octopus tentacles on one of the boats, but maybe not. Okay. Maybe I'm seeing things. Technically, her father will say the details for later trial questions. I should be able to. Okay. Let's do. This. Good, good. Alright, his first attack is coming. Maybe. Or no, he just used all skills. Okay. Okay, but he has his I guess we'll call it Noble Phantasm up. Okay. Put Invincible on Medusa. Oh, because Saber's broken. Yeah, I only. No, I got her to a Final Ascension, but she's only level 70 still. I didn't level her past 70 after I ascended her. I need to do that. Alright. Medusa will be fine. She has Invincible up. Oh, okay, yeah, everyone's fine. Yeah, defense down, that's not good. Okay, if we could kill it this turn, that'd be great. Probably can't though. Let's do Brave Chain. Or Buster Chain, sorry. Buster Chain, not Brave. Myth Buster. Ooh. Alright, one more turn maybe. Okay, we have Draco's Noble Phantasm. She just has to live! That's a lot of defense down. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do... No. Yeah, no, this is fine. He should die. This should kill him. No, level 1 does ride around. Actually, no. That's what there's no effectiveness here. It's not gonna kill him. Okay. Now he probably still has like 20k left. Yeah. All right, one more turn. Draco's gonna die, but that's fine. That's fine. I have Kama waiting in the wings, ready to lay the smack down. All right, Kama. There we go. And then we'll do the dang thing. All right, there we go. Those defense debuffs, yeah, they were stacked on there, huh? We were not doing too good. Oh, 5 blade dust. Donkey. Is it over? Have we won?
Holy Grail recovery. Mission complete, but there were too many sacrifices.
Again, okay. This sentiment is silly because all of them are going to disappear anyway when we fix this era. Even if no one died along the way, they were all gonna end up disappearing anyway as soon as we were done and got the Grail back. So I mean, the sentiment is still kind of silly to me, but
what are you saying? We're servants. We were summoned to fight and destined to fight for salvation. This battle was on an epochal scale. Some might regret that they never finished the fight, but none of them ran away from it. See them off with a smile.
It's a good way to see it, Rama.
I'm tired. France, then Rome, now America. Sheesh, you should know when to stop calling for encores.
You've already been summoned 3 times? What? Is there some sort of demand for virgin girls? You'd be surprised.
Who are you calling a virgin? If you say it again, I'll hit you with my mic, you pervert.
Yeah, still, I'd say our master's pretty good. This is the 5th one, right? How many hells have they ventured into?
Yes, although they're still far from my ideal master.
Well, 6, technically, including Fuyuki. Difference between gracefully bowing out after winning and being violently killed. True.
The stuff of my ideal master, but I quite like the spirit. Constantly reaching for the stars.
I really hope I pull Lancer Liz at some point.
Anyway, Robin, I'll be going first.
Just because I want to be able to have an army of all the Lizzes. Because, like, all the other Lizzes are welfares, right? Not including Carmilla. So, I mean, I want to have the original, so that way, as all the welfares come out, I can just have, like, an army. I'm sure, like, yeah. It should be funny. Just like, let's see, do I want Lancer Liz, Saber Liz? Yeah, take care. I wonder if I'll be called again. No, you will. You have been already, actually. If my Chaldea has any indications that Lancer Liz spooks reasonably often. I haven't sniffed hide nor hair of her yet. But to be fair, I haven't done that many polls overall, but still. A few non-playable versions of Liz that people really want. Yeah, I saw there was another version of her mech version, the mass-produced Mecha Liz. That isn't usable. And there was another one I saw. I don't remember what it was, though. Oh. Maybe I should study up on effective traps for every era and location. Save for the— yeah, no, I am. I'm just saying I haven't gotten lucky with getting her, well, doing polls for people I want yet.
Mr. Edison, the world was saved. Isn't that wonderful?
Although the one person I regret polling for was Archer, Artoria, the Summer Artoria. I do regret trying to pull for her, but both mech. Well, there's mech, there's V1 and V2, but there's also one that was like only a boss enemy, called like mass-produced version. Or is that the same as like V1 or something? Because they were listed as separate things. There'll be free 4-star. Oh no, I know about that, but I'm using the free 4-star for Salter. Because Liz is in the general pool, so it's kind of a waste to use it on her. But I think it's the same as Mark II, just with different eyes. I'd have to look at it again, because I'm pretty sure they look different. I think they did. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know.
Mr. Edison, the world was saved. Isn't that wonderful?
I got look at this time around. I got Durga, 2 copies of Scotty, and now Bakken. Yeah. I briefly thought about maybe going for Bakken, but I don't know. Or yeah, she's not super interesting to me. Plus, again, I mentioned this earlier, but people weren't here. I kind of want to save for Wangina, the Wangina Creamhill banner. That's kind of like the biggest one I'm thinking about right now. But yeah, I don't know. And I'm thinking about maybe going for Vengo as well. But I don't know if I want to go for her or just save for that banner. I don't know.
Mr. Edison, the world was saved. Isn't that wonderful?
Summer Castoria. I'm not pulling for Summer Castoria for a couple of reasons. I want regular Castoria first. Is the big one, really. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of Berserkers all that much. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't get too much use out of her. I don't know. Probably an unpopular opinion, but I think I'm gonna wait. Yes, that's right. This was for the best. She does sick flips. I don't know. Maybe I forget. Does her banner bleed? No, her banner doesn't bleed into the Wangina banner, does it? I was gonna say if I get Wangina and like a couple pulls and I have pulls left over, maybe I'd go for her. But I say that, but I'd still rather wait for the next regular Castoria, to be honest. I don't know. I stopped using Berserkers 2 by Max Jolter's No Phantasm. Yeah, Jolter is like... I don't know. Yeah, I have Summer... Yeah, I obviously have Summer Jolter because she's free, pretty much. But I don't know. I haven't put her in the party yet, aside from in the back line to build up bond. Because I don't know. I just don't... I find it hard to justify using Berserkers over anyone else. I don't know. Character-wise, Van Gogh is my favorite. One of my favorites, though, mostly for a very subjective reason. She's in a category of foreigners I'm very biased to. Yeah, again, the biggest reason I kind of want to go for her is... Again, she was really good when I used her in Karku Castle. Plus, knowing how Van Gogh's life went and then hearing her voice lines during combat, I got intrigued to see how Fate handled Herm. Because I saw that she has 2 interludes, doesn't she? So I don't know. I'm really interested to see how they handle the character. That's like a big reason why I kind of want to go for Van Gogh. We are a pluribus unum. Even America cannot stand alone. I gave in to despair, and thought only of this nation. That was my first blunder. She's in the main focus of Imaginary Scramble, the main interlude after Lost Belt 4. Yeah, I saw that her interludes weren't available for a while either, which is another reason, which is like one of the few reasons I have for maybe waiting on trying to go for her. Cause like, I can't do her interludes for a very long time anyway. So it's like, do I? Yeah. Because she'll come around again. Anyway, so it's like, I could just wait. But I don't know.
I think that's fine. In the end, it's because you fought back that you were able to keep this nation safe before they arrived. There might be countless mistakes during the process, but finding the correct answer from those is what Edison does best, right?
That's right. Huh, just like an ordinary man of action. You encounter needless troubles because you rush blindly into challenges without understanding the theories. And what, you mean empty theories? Like those of a certain someone? Huh? What?
You two could at least try to get along when it's time to depart. It's about time, Mr. Edison. I'm glad I was able to fight alongside you. Mr. Tesla, I recognize you're a genius, but you should learn to fit in with others. I say that, but I suppose you're a genius because you didn't learn to fit in.
Yeah, maybe.
It seems difficult to be a genius.
Yeah. Good grief. To think I joined forces with you of all people to save this nation. There are things unthinkable in our lifetimes. That's just what it means to be a servant, Mr. Ordinary. Ha! I'll be summoned again, and this time I'll fight for her sake. This time as a proper servant, along with Karna and Blavatsky. Humph. This is as irritating as static electricity. To think my conclusions are the same as an ordinary man's. Yes, but it's the truth. If opportunity arises, this Thunder God shall fight for humanity. Though, I'll have no issues if I'm summoned first. But that is something that depends on luck. A nice little, hey, if you happen to summon me before you got to this point in America, well, yeah, interesting. How do you do?
Nightingale. Yes? When I was about to fall to my knees, your voice helped me stand again. Thank you very much. There's no need to thank me. That's how our agreement was originally anyway. It seems the treatment is complete. We healed the injuries of an entire nation, not just an individual.
Yeah, thanks to you. My goat.
No gratitude is unnecessary. I'll accept it respectfully. However, in exchange, please allow me to shake your hand, Miss Ritsuka. My secret pleasure was to shake a patient's hand like this when they were discharged from hospital.
You have a rather cute side.
Cute isn't quite the right expression. A joy of this sort is just good etiquette as a nurse.
Right. Okay.
Good grief, to think you're still well enough to make such a bad joke. It seems I've underestimated you, Master.
No, era's collapsing. In the good way, but, or I guess correcting, not collapsing.
Sorry to interrupt a good scene. With the Holy Grail's recovery, the era correction will begin soon. Preparations for the race shift are complete. It's time to part ways. This time there were far too many servants who had to die for us to get to this point. While I know parting is sad and painful, you still emerged victorious. You can return with pride, and that's the greatest respect you can pay them. Yes. Anyway, Nightingale, we'll be going now. Miss Mesh, before that, may I have a word? My wish is to eliminate hospitals from the world. That is, adequate medical care being available in every home.
Every home, huh?
I didn't think that even after 100 years it wouldn't have been achieved. But there's one thing I still believe in. That someday illness will be eradicated completely.
I mean, technically, if you had allowed the era to collapse and let all of time and space burn, illness would have been eradicated. I mean, I'm just saying, right? Like that could have happened. I don't know.
No more patients will die filled with despair and resentment. I'll no longer have to oversee the final agonizing moments of soldiers that have respected me. That's why I fought, both now and forever into the future. There's no reason for you to feel any guilt. I did this for my own goals. You too must continue to live. For yours. Yes. Thank you very much, Chief Nurse.
Hey, Tom's the fish.
Miss Mash, dreams and wishes are different things. My wish isn't my dream. The moment people classify something as a dream, they misunderstand it as something far away. Constantly facing reality, understanding the numbers and fighting thoroughly is what opens the path to one's wishes. Sobbing must be trampled. Resignation must be crushed. That is the one and only path that humans can walk. Master, I have as much trust in you as my kindred spirit, Sydney Herbert. Please continue to support Miss Mash. May there always be light along your path. Farewell. I look forward to the day we meet again.
Oh, maybe I'll use my free 5-star on her. Probably not, though. I don't want a berserker. But she'd be cool to have.
The path to one's wishes is opened by fighting.
Ahem. It seems I'm the last.
Master. My wish has not been fulfilled yet, but still, I am proud of many things that happened during this battle. I was able to rescue Sita, in record time no less. But above all, I was able to meet you. I find this bond as precious as Sita and my younger brother Lakshmana. If I could become your servant once again, that would bring me the greatest joy possible. Thus, this is the only thing I have to say. May we meet again. Yeah, see you again.
Goodbye, Rama. Rama Bahama Mama. So it was no good. Oh, did Skahak die before the end? Oh? No, I guess not.
No, that's not true.
I'm quite surprised.
Taking a lethal wound and still surviving is how a servant is, and how I am. All that means is some of the skills I've acquired over my long life have proven useful. Still, Cuckoo Lane really was the strongest, even though their timing was impeccable. To think they could actually defeat him.
I should say I'm impressed.
Now then, that leaves just one more promise. Very well, I'll fulfill my agreement. Although now with the Holy Grail's power gone, this world is correcting itself. There's time for a single round at most.
I don't mind. After fighting with Beowulf, I think a single strike is my limit now. Your proposition is convenient for me, if anything.
I see. Although simply vanishing would be less painful, I'd imagine.
A chance to fight the famed Queen of the Land of Shadows? If I miss this chance, it'll probably be gone for eternity. Well, until we summon you in Chaldea, you can spar, but, you know. Chaldea's Nightingale is funny in that her lucidity seems to fluctuate. Sometimes she's completely unaware of anything servant or magecraft related. Is there lore reason for that, or just that she just forgets? I don't mind if it's just a single round. Skak, do you happen to know my name? Or my nickname?
Yes. Your nickname means that you only need one strike to defeat any opponent. Something that any warrior would admire. No second strike. If so, I shall put everything I have behind the single strike as well.
I'd want no less.
Very well.
An honest match. It may just be inconsistent writing. Wow. Hey, you managed to pull through again somehow. What do you mean somehow? Fuck you. Ye of little faith.
This meaning the United States of America, a nation essential to history, was successfully established. In any case, good work. We'll secure the Holy Grail that you recovered. Both of you should go back to your rooms and get some, rest. I'll tell you what the next plan later. Understood, Doctor. Let's get going to our rooms, Senpai.
Aye, aye, Mash. Just don't jump my bones.
May I ask something? Many sad things happened on this journey as always.
Yeah.
That's why it might be a little inappropriate to say something like this. But
I'm having fun. Oh, what's up is good.
Traveling to different parts of the world and eras with you. We meet many people and heroes. This time we went to America and got to meet regional heroes like Geronimo and Billy.
Even though they died pretty soon after we met them, but you know.
And we got to witness Nightingale's incredibly strong conviction. Putting good and bad aside, even the enemies we met with possessed vivid personalities in their own ways. It's amazing. I'm sure no mage could experience such a journey.
Well... I don't know about that.
Our journey will never go down in history. It'll be one engraved only within our memories.
Hakuno comes... Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of, I keep forgetting Rin's ancestor, who teaches her to, like, timeline hop. He sort of does that, kind of.
I want to cherish those memories forever and ever. That's how I feel.
Let's cherish them.
Anyway, I'll be going now. Oh, don't lie down right away just because you're tired. You should take a shower to relax your body before you go to sleep.
Yep. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Yes. Let's do our best next time, too.
Mash? Huh?
Fo? Senpai? This is strange. I can't stand.
Ash?
Fo!
Is her body, like, falling apart because it can't withstand there being a servant, like, spirit inside her? That's my guess, is she's falling apart. Okay, that's one place to leave it off at, I guess. Okay. Holy Grail acquired. Geronimo, yes, what I figured. Oh, Camelot, here we come. The 6th Grand Order is set in 1273 AD in the Holy Land, the destination of countless pilgrims' journeys. In an impossible kingdom, proud heroes who shoulder the burden of restoring human history do battle with mysterious knights ruling the holy city. Oh, this is where it gets really good, if I'm not mistaken. But we're not starting this today. I wanna start it fresh on a different episode. Do you have good archer? I have okay archers, I think. For archer, all the statesmen, butchering prison horns, look. Okay. Give me those Saint Quartz and leaves. Thank you. Donkey. Wait, hang on. Geronimo. But yeah, hang on. As far as my archers go, I have... Whoops. What am I doing? Yeah, this is my archer lineup currently. I think it's okay. Like, I have Nobu and Tomitomo. And I have Kid Gil at level 70 as well. I don't know if they're considered... I mean, it should be fine. They're high level. Well, actually, I don't know how... Is Camelot where the, like, difficulty spike happens? Or is it even later? Uriel's good in Camelot? Oh, yeah, because it's a lot of men, right? So she has her charm. Yeah. We should be alright. Yuri, Tomitomo, and Draco. It's a good team when you face Gawain. Alright. Yeah, we should be alright. Alright, really quick, let me level her a bit. Actually, let's see if I get lucky with like double XP. Camelot's where the game starts getting hard. Okay. You said that was a random difficulty spike. I just wasn't sure where it was. Damn it. Couldn't have given me a super success game, please. Maybe now. Super game. Come on now. You know you want to give me the super success. Okay, fuck you. Okay. Okay, heck you, man. Heck you, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I probably will get it to 100. I think that's probably the plan. And rare prisms. I wish you could filter the rare prism exchange by, like, things you can get for free right now and things that still require prisms. Like, cause scrolling through and trying to find what I'm looking for is annoying. Maybe near the bottom. No. All the statesman. Am I even in the right place? I'm pretty sure I am, aren't I? Hello? Bro, where is it? This is so... They need to, like, update. They really need to update this menu. Like, bruh. Let me... It must have been near the bottom. No? I am not seeing it. The Bunyan picture? Oh, it was right near the top. Oh, the statesman received. Okay. Honestly, I may as well get the Arjuna Karna trial quests free. May as well. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure. I probably shouldn't play that yet, but... Alright, I think that's most everything I care about currently. Yeah. Heroic Portrait Exchange Shop? Limited craft essence exchange through shop. Okay. Alright. How quick is all the statesmen? Like, is it short? Is it like Fuyuki length? Like, how long we talking? Have you been exposed to what learning at the manga FGO is? No, not yet. I didn't know if I was supposed to look at it at all. Oh. Fuyuki length, kinda. Okay, that's just, it's still probably like 4 hours, so I probably shouldn't start it today. Because I only have an hour before I have to go. So, I'll go ahead and do the Arjuna Karna trial quest, though. Why not? Test our boys out. May as well swap in Nobunaga-chan. Yeah. Alright, start quest. Is all the Statesman something I should play before Camelot, or can I like put it aside for a while? I assume I don't have to play it immediately. That moment, I continue to repeat that moment. Throughout the continued repetition of human history, that moment in my life. You can do it whenever. Don't have to. I mean, I do want to play it, but I also want to get into Camelot right away, you know? Is the thing, so it's like... Yeah, I'll probably put it off for when I don't feel like doing the main story or something. Or maybe like right after Camelot we'll do it. As the continued repetition of human history, that moment in my life, even if it is insignificant in all that has happened. Even if it was just me slaying my enemy. It has some spoilers to think for the final Singularity. Oh. Okay, I might wait till I'm done with Arc 1 then. Oh, it gives me Bunyan for free. Really? Wow. I didn't think... Okay. I mean, I'm always down for a free servant. I wouldn't say no. The indescribable sadness, anger, happiness, and more than... Even though, to be fair, I didn't like Bunyan. I thought her noble phantasm was kind of... sucky. Which... I mean, again, you guys told me why it sucked. Because the designer for her was like... I hate that you can't skip these noble phantasms, so here, have a 1 second noble phantasm. But... still, it was disappointing. In my opinion. The indescribable sadness, anger, happiness, and more than anything, relief, I can still remember it. Relief, that can only be called relief. Like when a scab is torn off, it's an odd pleasure. The fear that sent a shiver up my spine, it too has vanished into thin air. But I was unable to touch the arrow that I myself had shot, nor was I able to claim his head. I could only stand there dazed and accept the glorious victory. Oh, poor Arjuna. Bro's being moody over the fact that he killed Karna. Shake my head. Up. Wake up, good fellow. Hmm? Who are you calling good fella? Why are we on a ship? Are you alright? Napping during a storm such as this. You must have some nerves of steel. Where in the world am I? Good question. To be perfectly honest, I do not know myself. When I awoke, I was on the ship being tossed about in the storm. I have knowledge of how to steer a ship, but I'm afraid all we can do is ride this out. As that is the case, I decided that I should speak with you, since you were leisurely napping here. Oh, so I had nothing better to do either. True. I also have no idea where the ship will take us. Though I am a servant, I don't even know who I am. It does seem that you are my master. If possible, may I accompany you for a while? Where's Mash? Mash? I am not sure. There may be someone else inside this ship. Master? Are you here, Master? Yeah, we're here. Senpai! Who is that? My charming Kohai. What? Charming Kohai? Oh, I'm hardly that. Oh, don't sell yourself short, Mash. No, I am still very much your servant. You must call me dependable. But, at any rate, thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Foe! Here's the situation, Master. Apparently during the race shift, we were blown off course by a strange singularity. Unfortunately, we weren't able to contact the doctor. By the way, who is that person? He looks like a well-known servant somehow. Okay, so... is this... I guess canonically supposed to take place before we go to America then? Even though it unlocks... this quest unlocks after America, I guess? Okay. Unfortunately, I seem to have left my identity behind. However, I do know that I am an archer. As you can see, I carry a bow for weapon, so quite obviously I am. Well, excuse me. I don't seem to be rude, but that's not a class that can be determined by one's weapon. That... yeah. Yeah, no. Gilgamesh doesn't, yeah. That's, you know, she kind of reeled for that. Plus, we've met, you know, servants with guns, so it's like...
In this world where an archer can wield 2 swords or strike with a club.
Strike with a club? Who is this referring to? Obviously the 2 swords... Alright, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, obviously the 2 swords is Emiya, but... Okay. Yeah, I wanted to say Orion, because I vaguely remembered his bow, like, turning into a club randomly. But I wasn't sure when his regular form was introduced. So I was like, I showed a catalog, all instances of servants not remembering who they are. I wonder if archers have a higher percentage in the statistic. This was before Super Orion, though. Then... I get maybe they had his design already worked out and how he would function? I don't know. Teddy Bear Orion also has a club, doesn't he? Did he? I don't remember.
And even hurl valuable treasures at random.
Okay, to be fair, most of the treasures that Gil shoots are also weapons. Could he shoot like a golden pot at someone? Sure. He could. I don't think I've ever seen him do it, though.
It's a bit premature to assume you're an archer just because you carry a bow. There is quite a variety of heroes in this world, it seems.
Yeah.
By the way, Senpai, what were you doing? Were you napping? That's so like you, Senpai. You've been like that since I found you asleep in the corridor at Kelbia. There's no way I can even relax.
In fact, I feel a little sick. What, getting seasick?
No matter how many times I've been through this,
I still can't get used to a ship deck during a storm.
Though this ship is quite sturdy, there could still be trouble if the storm continues.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you'll beat this storm. Oh. A ghost. What was that?
A ghost type enemy. Excuse me, but we could use your help.
Oh, it's just too easy, man. I gotta make the references where I can. Like, I have to. It's golden opportunity. Alright, you silly ghosts. Souls are for kids, not ghosts.
Washicha.
Yeah, this is something else. Ancient ghost. Alright, throw in the heavy hitter. Damn. Alright, Arjuna. No, there's... Okay. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Shaking my head. Alright. Something about satisfying about seeing the SG animation start recreating FSR. Yeah. Speaking of, I do gotta pick that back up soon and finish it. Or finish the DLCs anyway. But I've been saying that for like 8 months. Like, I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. Surely I'll pick it up one of these days, and I don't. I'm sure eventually I will. Maybe. Put Medusi back in. Alright.
We've annihilated them. Well done, Master.
How humiliating. I was hardly any help at all. I'm so ashamed.
No, not at all. I'm just glad we're alright.
You seemed like you had doubts. You have a keen eye. That's exactly right. I have doubts about fighting.
Why is that?
I know not my true name, nor how many Holy Grail wars I fought, nor how many I emerged from victorious. But I don't think I have been defeated. I have the utmost confidence in my abilities. If I suffered a terrible defeat, Master certainly would have ordered me to commit suicide. No, he wouldn't have!
To talk about confidence. But what he says is not a lie, Senpai.
Perhaps I remained undefeated when I was alive as well. That is precisely why it all feels so empty. Whether I am victorious or defeated, it is all just an infinitesimal ship washed away by the enormous waves of time. You're a bit of a pessimist, huh? The joy of victory has no meaning. The humiliation of defeat has no meaning. And therefore nothing has any meaning. Even your life now? Are you okay? That's right. It is not easy for me to say, but that is the present condition I am in. If it were not for your presence, Master, I most likely would have abandoned the battle. That's not true, Archer. You're not a warrior unafraid of death. Here comes that boy. Huh?
Huh? Who was that?
The man you are now is not someone unafraid of death. You merely have not seen death. You achieved so much glory so easily, and with so little challenge that you ended up tired of life. Your philosophy has led you to nothing more than desperation. You merely have a low opinion of your own existence. That's not even martyrdom. I won't allow you to take that path. Who are you? No, wait. Who am I? How infuriating. Even though I proclaim the truth, you still don't understand. The one and only person in this world that I cannot accept. That one person is you, Bowman. Ugh. A wild and crude shot. Is that the best you can do? You had better restring your bow.
Archer? Calm down, please. He's not an ally, but that doesn't make him an enemy.
I know that, but that man, I won't stand for him. I cannot stand your presence. For whatever reason, I cannot stand your presence. Now that's a little more like it. That fury, that unreasonable malevolence. That arrogance is what makes you who you are. That aura of righteous anger is most fitting for the man who carries that bow. Fire away without reservation. Come on, don't hold back. I won't pull any punches either. I will run my shadow lance through your throat. Damn, a shadow servant who's aware of his existence as a shadow servant, who also has
Well, no, I guess to be fair, in Fuyuki, those shadow servants also talked, didn't they? It's been so long since Fuyuki, I almost forgot. Because none of the shadow servants since then have ordained to speak. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Lancer. Oh yeah, no, he's gonna get dunked on. Holy. Let's just make sure here. And then ooh, actually, you know what? I haven't gotten to use his Noble Phantasm yet. I don't think there's any good way to charge his Noble Phantasm. Ah, well. So desu ka? No! What a blunder. Alright. Arjuna, you can finish him off. Oh yeah, good command spell. Yeah, sure not. I literally have never opened that menu before, so I forgot that that was something I could do. Pfft, I've literally never clicked this and opened it. Let's see, is he an AoE? Yeah. I mean, it's like a nuke, so I mean, I would hope it's an AoE. Alright. I actually think I've seen his Noble Phantasm before. Yeah. Rip bozos. Didn't see that one coming. A Karna. Or Shadow of Karna. You shadow fiend. A tenacity that ignores the class affinity. And our fates are truly intertwined. But that is all for now. We must each again inquire of the Bhagavad Gita. We can continue this after that is finished. The master over there. And the one who watched over that master. I know it may be a burden to you, but I want you to guide him. You're the only ones who can do it. Do you need guidance as well? Should we lead you to the light? It's unnecessary, but I do appreciate the offer. As long as that man is present, I will be your enemy. The same is true if reversed as well. Somehow I doubt that. Unless they have something hard-coded in the game where if you summon one, you can't summon the other, but I highly, highly doubt that. A hated enemy is a necessary ingredient of myth. I'm truly used to playing that part. Master, a while ago I said that I had tired of living. That is the sincere truth. My thirst for battle has also faded. However, even so, I cannot abide that Lancer. I know this feeling I have is unreasonable. That man is most certainly a righteous person. He is recognized by the people, and is a hero who devotes himself to doing virtuous deeds.
But still, I truly, for some reason, want to battle him. No, it's not a desire to battle. I want to deny him. Deny all of him. Everything. I am certain this is an unforgivable request. That is an improper desire. It's not improper. We all have things we're ashamed of. Not improper? What do you mean? Most certainly he's your mortal enemy, yeah. My mortal enemy? I see. Those words have hit home. It seems the storm has passed as well, as if waking from a dream. I am ever a wanderer. If we meet again in reality, I would be glad if we could find those answers together. Farewell, my master. I look forward to the day that we may meet again. Oh, man. Hey, Meridak. Free swimming ticket. Nom nom nom. I've got 40 minutes. I should be able to do Karna as well, right? Yeah, we should have plenty of time. I find my way in desperation. Karna of Vasavi Shakti. Yeah, I just finished Arjuna. We finished America. I did Arjuna's trial quest, and now I'm doing Karna's, and then we're gonna end off. Let's put my girl up front. Alright. Okay, he goes. Okay, no talking, I guess. He's just like, you know the deal already. You woke up on a ship, met the servant, and now you're fighting for your life. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here. Alright, Gareth, you got that one. Nice. Good girl. Some trial quests are wholly plotless, just okay. Bit sad, but understandable. Oh, nice crit. Critical. Plus, I guess with Karna, right, it's like, what could you possibly learn from him that... Yeah. Actually, no, let me do the critical Karna first. Oh, is he one of the another one in Apocrypha? At this point, I feel like I know most of the Apocrypha servants without having watched it. Okay. Actually, I think I already knew about Karna. I think someone mentioned that already. But, still. I think I know who like half of them are now. Actually, I think I may have forgotten one of them.
I think I forgot one of the ones. So what's what? Stolfo, Jean, Adelante, Karna. Up was like 0, not big on, so yeah. You'll see all the storms in the first 2 episodes. I mean, they probably want to introduce everyone and then, yeah. The Fate Zero route, essentially. Get everyone introduced and then just tell the story. Which, I don't know. I feel like I like FSN's way a little bit more. Introducing them as they go. So that way you can be like, you get these moments of surprise. I've been like media watching them like the entire time as Fate Route went on, and I don't know. Most Fate stories don't trust themselves enough, so they debate you when it comes to this historic figure. Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just, I don't know. I feel like at this point they're big enough, they don't need to do that. But I guess better safe than sorry in most scenarios. Alright. Yeah, he's dead. And then, boom. Nice. Good job, Gareth. Good girl, pat pat. Alright. And that's it. And yeah, that's everything so far. Wait. Why do I have 4 more Saint Quartz than I should? No, that's right. No, that's right. That's it. No, never mind. I'm crazy. Forget it. Have you watched PV since you're full time right now? No, but I also I kind of don't want to do them on stream. I kind of want to do them. I kind of want to do them as videos, just so they're separate and people don't have to go like looking for them in the stream, you know? Either do them as like a separate stream or a video. I don't want to do it like at the end of a gameplay one, you know? It makes it hard to keep track of it all. So I'll probably do those another day. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end off for now. And yeah, probably one day we'll start Camelot. See what y'all have hyped up as the best Singularity of Act 1. I don't know if you consider the final Singularity better or not, but people have said this is where it starts getting good, and so this is what I've heard the most about. So I assume it's probably considered the best one. I assume. I don't know why I said I assumed twice in that same sentence. That was weird, but the one after Camelot's better. Oh, okay, it's just where it starts getting good. Babylonia is the best for me. We'll see, but anyway, like I said, for now, that'll do it. Thanks for hanging out. America definitely stuck the landing way better than London did. Like, by far. Still a few complaints, but they're all like kind of nitpicky. If anything, it's really just like it would take way longer to get here from there. And yeah, it's nitpicky, really. So, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you Monday for Camelot: The Beginning. Peace. Oh, London's author gets called out for lacking boss rushes at the end. The problem was London didn't have build up. Yeah, it just kind of dropped us into bosses, and then that was it. But yeah, anyway, yeah, peace.